Hi guys, this is JR, and for this afternoon, um, I will try to share my thoughts on how we can understand ourselves better. So if you're interested, then keep watching. So I always consider, no, I always consider myself as a very curious person, and I always trying to gain understanding about a lot of things, gikan sa mga pinakagamay, hangtod sa mga pinakadako. Even outside work, outside schooling. Basta I am very I consider myself as a very curious person. And one thing I find it very interesting is trying to understand myself. Mabitaw ng katong nakatrabaho na ko and as I was earning my income. Um every time nga makaadto kog Davao, no, nagaadto jud ko ng National Bookstore and buy books. Mga kana lagi mga self-help books about money, about spirituality, about basically improving myself, no. Akong thoughts, akong decisions, uh, my values, my priorities. So I just don't take it nga okay ingani na jud ko. Okay, dili ko swak sa ingana nga idea nga ingani na jud ko, mao na jud ni siya. Because I always believe nga there is a reason. No? There is a reason as to nganong ingani ko. And by simply dwelling on that idea, um, mas kuan ko ba mas kanang mas uhaw ko no mas mangita og tubag. Okay? So, and there's this one book no that I was able to read. Secrets, the title is Secrets uh, of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. And it was a very informative book about the difference between the rich people and the poor people and how they think, how their values, their priorities, basically the difference, no. Gina-distinguish niya ba? And gina-emphasize niya nga it's not just the money, no. It's not just the money that the rich people, the gagkwarta, the poor people don't have money, but there's something in their thought process. There's something in their values that is lahi jud no, layo. And mo to yung discuss sa book. At the beginning of the book, no, as I was reading it, he discussed this money blueprints. So these are programs about money nga nakuha nato from our parents, from the society, and from all the media and the content that we consume, no? We consume. Kanang ginasaksak sa ato ang huna-huna. Di ka na sa pagkabata nato until such time nga nagdako ta. And these programs dictate how we navigate the world. So that's one thing, no? That's already a hint into better understanding who we are. Okay? So my belief and my understanding is that the way we are now is a result a result of programming. Programming in a manner nga yun sa tapagpadako sa tong parents unsay nakita nato sa ilang action. It's not just about that things that they taught us, no, but the things nga gipakita nila sa ato isip anak nila. And of course, the people around us, sa atong mga uncle, auntie, sa atong mga igagaw, sa mga co-workers, sa atong parents, sa tanang tao nga nakapalibot sa tuwa. And nowadays, since even mga bata no, they have access to the internet already through phones at a very young age kana nana na siya nga mga influence, and those add up, and it answers the question ay marbag kanang those are the things that have influenced us or molded us to become the very person that we are now. And if we wanted to understand ourselves better, we need to go back. As painful as it is, as traumatic as it is for some of us, for some of you, we need to go back, no? Para mas okay ang ato ang navigation diri sa kalibutan, we need to go back. I do believe nga dili lang siya applicable sa kwarta, katong gidiscuss niya sa iyang libro, but can be also applied in different aspects of our lives. We have these programs that influences and dictates our values and priorities in life, that guides our thought process and idea generation, influences our decisions and our actions, and ultimately take us to the result nga gusto nato, or even to some extent, no, results nga dili nato gusto. So, review nato, no. Values and priorities becomes the thoughts and ideas, becomes decisions and actions, and ultimately becomes the result in our physical life. So I'll give you an example. I do believe that money has been and will always be a result. Okay? Dagan kag kwarta, that's a result, that's an effect. Wala kay kwarta, that's also a result. That's also an effect. For so many instances, dili aksidente nga gamay lang or wala tay kwarta. I strongly believe it is a result. It is a result sama sa going back sa katong frame perspective framework, no, going back sa framework nga gi-introduce ni T. Harv Eker sa iyahang kuan libro. No money is a result of the decisions and the actions that we have made, and in relation to money, usually it's thoughtless spending. Again, hindi masama ang mag-spend, hindi masama ang gumastos, bumili ng mga bagay-bagay na gusto natin, but I would try to highlight the word thoughtless. Thoughtless spending. Gasto diri, gasto dito, bisan pag wala na kwarta, mangutang para na pay pangagasto. And yeah, I do understand that there are really people nga bisag dili nila gusto, kailangan nila mangutang because their income is very little. So I'm not talking to you. I just wanted to put it into context ba. I'm talking to the people who have a decent amount of income and enough income to actually allow them to not just survive but also thrive, no, na makapalit pa sila sa ilahang mga wants, mga butang nga gusto nila. So again, thoughtless spending. Yun yung decision there. That's the decision there. That's the action nga imuhang nga ato ang gibuhat, causing or leading to the effect na wala tay kwarta or gamay lang tag kwarta. Now, it does not end there. Going back to the framework, results, decisions and actions, thoughts and ideas. So, thoughts and ideas. So, why nga namang thoughtless ang atong spending sa kwarta? Because we keep on thinking, no? We keep on thinking nga, abot raman ng kwarta. Okay? So, dili dapat problemahon ang kwarta. Ang kwarta ang dapat problema, no? Like something ana. I need to enjoy the money that I have and I need to reward myself. So, katong thoughts and ideas, no, that produces the decisions and actions of thoughtless spending and ultimately having no or less money. But then again, it does not end there. What are the things or what are the values and priorities that causes us to think or influences us to think in those terms? What are the values and priorities? Because for some people, life is too short. Life is too short. Medyo na ilang ginapanghawakan sa ilang sarili that life is too short. That is why I need to reward myself. I need to enjoy. That is why it results into thoughtless spending and it results into having no or less money. There are also people who strongly believes nga we only live once. Well, that's true naman. That's true naman. But then I'm not saying it's bad, it's good, no. What I'm trying to say is that this is the framework. There is a framework nga pwede nato studyuhan, pwede nato sabton in order to understand kung asa ta karon and in order to help ourselves to change for the better. So it would always, bottom line is, it would always go back to ano ba yung mga priority mo in life. Kana instant gratification, majud ba na ang nag-dictate sa imong life? Kasi nga, life is too short, wala ta kabalo kung ano sa tamamatay, we only live once, and ang atong kwarta is kita dapat ang mugasto, kita dapat ang ma-enjoy. Or are you the type of person who believes and prioritizes that a little sacrifice now will lead into a long-lasting abundance and prosperity, something like that. There's so much things to talk about about this topic, but I don't want this video to be very long. And if you have appreciated this video, no, if namoy nakutlo bisa gamay lang, I'm requesting that you like this video and also subscribe to my channel. I'll try to upload more videos like this. Dili lang kay mga random thoughts lang. And actually, I have nakoy gina-follow, nakoy gibuhat nga outline karon, no, para mas guided ang ako ang discussion. Para dili lang siya bisag unsa akong ginapang-ingon ba. And again, a like and a subscribe and hit the notification bell if you find this video helpful. And again, if you have questions, you have reactions, comments, feel free to write it down sa comment section and I will surely respond. Thank you so much and have a good day.